friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the weekly transit results starting from January 9th till January 15th. So guys, as you know that when it comes down to the weekly transit results, we try to follow the journey of moon in the zodiac belt. And the transit of moon becomes very important because whatsoever is destined to be delivered to you, like whatever we watch and study via our assessment from the Mahadasha, Antardasha or Pratantardasha, the final D-Day, when that event is going to be happen in your life, moon has to promise that in the transit. So that is the only reason moon's transit becomes very important. And also guys, our psychological state, our thought process also somehow governs and get concentrated in the houses in the sign where moon is going to be transiting. So guys, the major highlight of this week is that finally Mars is going to be coming out of its retrograde motion in the Taurus sign on January 12th. Another major event of this week is that Sun is going to be transiting to the Capricorn sign, which give rise to a very auspicious festival which we celebrate in India. And along with that, moon will start its journey from the Cancer sign. So a lot many natives will start the week on a very emotional note, and they will end the week on an emotional note because moon is going to be finishing the week in the Libra sign, where it is going to get conjunct with Ketu over there. And guys, like the way I always say this thing, before coming to any conclusion, you have to take into consideration the kind of yogas you have in your chart and what kind of dashas are currently operational in your life. So okay friends, now we will start our discussion, and starting first with the Aries Lagna natives. So guys, as you can see that in your case, moon is going to be starting the week from your 4th house and will end the week in your 7th house. Now the good part is that your 5th house lord is going to be transiting in the 10th house during this week, and your ascendant lord is going to be coming out of its retrograde motion. So guys, one thing is for sure, that for all those people who are in business or in any sort of commercial activities, this could be financially a profitable week for sure. And I can also say this thing, that if your any of the past payments are struck, or any of the money which you are trying to get from the market, so regarding all those areas, this could be a very beneficial week for the Aries Lagna people. Guys, I'm not seeing you guys vulnerable in any way. Like I would say that a lot many Aries Lagna native will also take some very important decision during this week, which will prove to be very profitable in times to come. Also from the students perspective as well, because the way moon is going to be transiting from your 5th house and 6th house, and Sun, the lord of the 5th house, and Mercury, the lord of the 6th house, is also in a very strengthened state. So I would say that even from the students perspective, the week is creating a very positive energy. Travels will remain very therapeutic. And I would say that if you have to contemplate any of the change of residence, any of the short journeys, trip with your friends, so you can consider doing all of that. It will prove to be very relaxing, very therapeutic. And guys, when we talk about the matters of the marriage and relationship, so yoga is not getting very strongly formed, and the middle of the week could remain a little bit stressful or worries on the account of the domestic life of the family members. So this is how the week is turning out for all the Aries Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Taurus Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Mars is going to be coming out of its retrograde motion right over there in your 1st house. Sun is going to be finally coming out of your 8th house. It is going to be transiting to your 9th house during this week, and moon will start its journey from your 3rd house and will end the week in your 6th house. So definitely guys, I am actually seeing you guys filled with energy, filled with enthusiasm. And the good part over here is that not only you are in a state to deliver your best work, but also luck is supporting you at the same time. So what better combination do you want when your energy, your intensity and the support of luck all is aligned in one direction? So guys, it's a positive week only for the Taurus Lagna natives, whether we talk about commercial gains, support from your friends, travels could be little bit of the discomfort causing, over there you have to remain cautious. But overall areas of life, like generally when we talk on the weekly transit results, we look at the prospects of marriage. So for the matrimonial concerns, week is creating a very positive energy. For anything to do with the commercial activities or anything to do with the students who have to write any competitive exam, rather I would say that even in the matters of love, romance, or people connected with art and creative fields, a very good overall week for all the Taurus Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Gemini Lagna natives, so now guys, in your case, as you can see that Mars is going to be coming out of its retrograde motion in your 12th house. Sun is going to be transiting to your 8th house during this week, and Moon will start its journey from your 2nd house and will end the week in your 5th house. So guys, Monday or Tuesday, I would say, could give you some sudden financial gain as well if you are a freelance self-employed person. But overall, like the way planetary energies are influencing you right now, 11th house Lord in a sensitive state in the 12th house, a planet which is also not very auspicious for you Lagna, and Rahu is also transiting in your 11th house. So I'm very much sure that it hardly matters how much gain is happening. It must not be giving you the kind of contentment or fulfillment which otherwise could have given to you. So keeping a balanced state in the matters of your financial management while dealing in any of the important negotiation becomes very important. Any of the decision taken by whims, impulse, or strong intensity might become a reason of regret later on, because guys, the way planets are influencing you, even the house of your luck and fortune is not supporting you that much. So that is one more thing which I want to say over here, that do not initiate any decision completely relying on luck during this week. Now guys, like the way I already mentioned this thing, that the initial 2 days of the week could be profitable for some financial gain. Even in the matters of travels, like after the middle of the week, because your 3rd house Lord is going to be transiting in the 8th house, it is going to be getting conjunct with Saturn over there. So unless and until a travel is not very important, or let's say for example, if everything is secured and everything is well calculated, well planned, then it's fine. Or let's say for example, if you have to go on, or you have to start or initiate any important business trip, so it will be advisable to initiate that trip or leave your home at the right hora, at the right muhurat. At least that's the least which you can do. But I would still say that do not leave things on luck. Also guys, like the way even in the matters of the 5th house, the way planetary vibration is influencing you, 5th house is right now, Ketu is being placed over there, Moon is going to be coming and ending the week over there, and 5th house Lord is hemmed between two enemies like Saturn and Sun. So I would say that even for the students, you have to increase your efforts. If you are going to be casual, frivolous in the matters of your academics, or if you have to write any competitive exam, then it will not prove to be as per your planned expectations. That is one thing which I want to say. Also guys, in the matters of the love and romance as well, there is going to be a lot of kind of distance or feelings of incompatibility in the matters of love and romance as well. So yes guys, this is how the week is turning out for you. Like if I were to summarize, the beginning of the week could be responsible for some sudden financial gain, and the good part over here is that family and friends will prove to be a source of strength and support for all the Gemini Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Cancer Lagna natives, so now guys, as you can see that Mars is going to be coming out of its retrograde motion in your 11th house, and Sun is going to be transiting to your 7th house during this week, and your ascendant Lord Moon will start its journey from your 1st house and will end the week in your 4th house. So one thing is for sure guys, that when we talk about the matters of the health, over there you have to remain very cautious. Specifically for your Lagna, your arch enemy is the planet Saturn. So if any of the Saturn Antardasha, Mahadasha is right now active in your case, and you're already seeing the symptoms of any of the bad health related concerns, so take your health very seriously. Second thing is that, guys, because the whole curve of your ascendant lord during this week is starting from your first house and it's ending in your fourth house. So this is a indication that week will witness mixture of very positive, very happy, very pleasing, and some sort of discomfort causing emotions, feelings, and events in your family life. In the matters of the finances, I would say, guys, that there could be some expenses which can happen, that too in a very sudden in nature. Second thing is that if you are trying to get any loan or get money on credit, regarding that front, week is creating a positive energy. The good thing is that, guys, your house of luck is in a very strengthened state. So no matter what kind of circumstances, situation you are going through, if you have strong faith and trust in your Ishta Devta, you are very firm in your belief in your religious austerities, you will sail through. So do not worry on any of the account of getting deceived by the luck. And guys, definitely pertaining to the matters of your professional endeavors or anything to do with the commercial success, regarding that front, week is very positive, because like rather I would say your 10th house lord is going to be coming out of its retrograde motion in your 11th house. So definitely enhancement of reputation and getting this opportunity to land at some lucrative deal or come in contact with someone very influential, very prominent. So I would say that in your case, energy is getting formed in such a way that your gains will be directly connected with your image, with your reputation. So enhancement of reputation, which will contribute to more income, more connections. So that is how week is turning out for all the Cancer Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Leo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Mars is going to be coming out of its retrograde motion in your 10th house. Sun, your ascendant lord, is going to be transiting to your 6th house, and Moon will start its journey from your 12th house and will end the week in your 3rd house, getting conjunct with Ketu. So guys, one thing is for sure, for any of the matters of your professional endeavors, week is creating very positive energy. Specifically, if you are connected with the top leadership, top management, or any of the concerns of that you are eligible for promotion, or you have to reach out to important people for any favors, like those people who are connected with government, politics, senior bureaucracy. So regarding all that front, week is creating very positive energy for you. Because guys, try to understand this thing. In your case, Mars is not only a Yogaraka planet for you, but it has also got the rulership of your 9th house of your luck as well. So in all of your endeavors, luck seems to be supporting you. Apart from that, guys, one thing which I want to make it very clear over here is that, see guys, your ascendant lord is going to be transiting in the 6th house. So that in itself is an indication that you have to remain very cautious of your health. You have to refrain from getting into or getting entangled into any conflicts with people. But try to understand it in this way, that because Sun is not only going to a vulnerable house, but it is going to be getting conjunct with Saturn over there as well. So this is a kind of a combination where if any of the health related issue will arise during this time, it might bother you for a long time. If any of the concerns of dispute is going to happen with someone, it might bother you for a long time. So better to avoid getting into any conflict. And if you see or feel any of the symptoms of health related issues or any uneasiness, get yourself examined. That is the only one thing which I want to say. Also guys, refrain from taking any loan or taking any credit during this time. Apart from that, guys, it's a very good week pertaining to the matters of the for the students who have to write any competitive exam, and even the travels will prove to be very favorable. But when it comes down to the matters of your matrimonial life or even in your love romantic life, over there could be some disappointment, feeling of lackness, not being able to connect with your partner on a deeper way. So that is how, guys, the week is going to be turning out for you. So it's a very good week pertaining to the matters of the finances, pertaining to the matters of the enhancement of your reputation, or let's say for example during this week you have to schedule any of the important presentation, meeting, or you have to apply for a new role. So regarding all that front, week is creating a very positive energy for all the Leo Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Virgo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Mars is going to be coming out of its retrograde motion in your 9th house. Sun is going to be transiting to your 5th house during this week, and Moon will start its journey from your 11th house and will end the week in your 2nd house. So guys, one thing is for sure, that there is going to be many financial gains for sure, but the catch over here is that the way money will keep on flowing into you, it will keep on getting spent with a equal pace. And guys, I have been saying this thing repeatedly in so many of the past transit video, that whenever Ketu is transiting to your 2nd house and Moon is transiting over it, those days becomes very important to do some charities, because see, planets will demand that their presence needs to be honored. So if you will not spend your money through charity, they will incur, or they will instigate some sort of unpleasing incident within your family life, which will demand spending money over there. So it is better to spend money or honor your planets in a righteous way. Second thing is that I would say refrain from taking any of the financial risk during this week. Third thing is that guys, one area where the Virgo Lagna people are getting very beautifully blessed during this week, that is your trine house connected matters, because as you can see, with the horde of planets in your 5th house and Mars coming out of its retrograde motion in your 9th house. So if you are a student, you have to write any competitive exam, you have to enroll in a new course, take admission in a college, or whether it's about the place where you are living in, or you are trying for admission in any of the overseas or foreign universities. So regarding all those areas, week is creating a very positive energy. And guys, just because too much of the planetary concentration is taking place in your 5th house, so even if you are connected with art, entertainment, media, 5th house also tells about honor, dignity, our charm. So I would say that any of the public performances, if they are scheduled for this week, so you will be able to perform very good. And also guys, like just because as you can see, even in the matters of love, romance, or marriage, whether you are like looking out for a prospective matrimonial match for yourself, or you are dating someone, now you want to take your relationship to the next level. So in all these areas as well, week is creating a very positive energy. So yes guys, there is going to be travels as well, which will prove to be very pleasing, very relaxing, and this is how the week is turning out for all the Virgo Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Libra Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see, Mars is going to be coming out of its retrograde motion in your 8th house. Sun is going to be transiting to your 4th house, and Moon will start its journey from your 10th house and will end the week in your 1st house. So guys, one thing is for sure, that any of the dealings of property or of vehicle will prove to be very profitable. Like you are planning to buy a vehicle, renovate your home, or book any apartment. Regarding all that front, week is creating very positive energy, and nothing could be better than that if you are operating in the domain of 4th house professionally. Second thing is that guys, because the way Moon is going to be transiting during this week, so this week is very profitable for taking some important decision at your work, or any of the professional networking, work related travel. And also I would say that friends will prove to be of great support during this week for all the Libra Lagna natives. Guys, when we talk about the role which Mars is going to be playing for you, so I would say that specifically in the middle portion of your body or lower middle portion, try to remain very cautious, careful, because the way Mars is getting triggered up during this week in your 8th house. And also guys, in the matters of like relationship as well. So as you know that 7th house Rahu and 7th house Lord Mars in the 8th house suddenly transitioning in its motion. So if you come across any of the sudden outcome in the matters of relationship, like suddenly partner turning aggressive, suddenly partner stopping any communication with you. So any of the stark development in the matters of relationship, so do not respond very strongly. Take some time and with a cool head, after understanding the both side version, then only react to that situation. That is all what I can say in the matters of your 8th house. And also guys, the week is also creating a very positive energy, that if for long you have been facing any of the concerns of debt or loan, and you have been working hard in that direction, that you want to settle down all of your past incurred debt as well, so you might be able to take some positive steps in that direction as well. So overall guys, the week is creating a positive energy. I'm not seeing you guys vulnerable. Like, the week will start on this note, that you will be very much driven towards your professional goals, professional running around, and at the end of the week, a lot many Libra Lagna native will be inclined towards any of the spiritual retreat or trip to a spa, or any of the rejuvenating practices can be foreseen for all the Libra Lagna natives for this week. Now guys, for all the Scorpio Lagna natives, so now guys, as you can see over here, that in your case, Mars is going to be coming out of its retrograde motion in your 7th house, and Sun is going to be transiting to your 3rd house, and Moon will start its journey from your 9th house and will end the week in your 12th house. So yes guys, the week is creating very positive energy. Now this could be some important travels, some good decision taken at your work front, which will prove to be very profitable in times to come. And pertaining to the matters of the financial gains as well, week is creating a very positive energy. Like, rather I would say that this week can also witness some those kind of events which give a positive uplifting experiences to life. Now when I say this thing, it has not much to do with the regular mundane aspect of the life, like, you know, those kind of events where suddenly some epiphany happened, suddenly some awakening happened, and it gave you a direction in your life. You were lacking that sort of inspiration, and suddenly someone appeared in your life, or some omens guided you in the right direction. So this is how the week is going to be turning out for the Scorpio Lagna natives. And also guys, any of the concerns of marriage, matrimonial alliances, week is creating a very positive energy. Anything to do with the students who have to write any competitive exam, or in the matters of love and romance, people connected with art, entertainment, media. So overall guys, it's a very uplifting week. I'm not seeing you guys vulnerable in any way. Like, rather I would say that in any sphere or area of your life where you are chasing some specific goal, so omens are very positive. Just put your best foot forward, and divine and the planetary vibration will definitely shower you with their blessings, and you will be led to the right direction. Now guys, for all the Sagittarius Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Mars is going to be coming out of its retrograde motion in your 6th house, Sun is going to be transiting to your 2nd house, and Moon will start its journey from your 8th house and will end the week getting conjunct with Ketu in your 11th house. So guys, pertaining to the matters of, like, if you're already going through concerns of anxiety or emotional restlessness, over there you have to remain very cautious, very alert. Like, doing yoga, meditation will become very therapeutic for you, because guys, specifically because Ketu is there in your 11th house. If you are already in that stage where you're not able to reach the right place, connect with the right set of people, and you're already going through those sort of emotional turmoils, so whenever Moon in the transit get conjunct with Ketu, it can just worsen the things. So try to remain a bit balanced, because the only reason you watch these kind of videos, so that you know that why certain thoughts are coming to your mind. And guys, when we talk about for the enhancement of reputation or some professional success, regarding that front, week is creating very positive energy. Second thing is that even for the people who are in their own business, family business, even those people will also get benefited. People connected with politics and all of that. So I would say that your speech is going to be very firm, and you will benefit because of some firm stance taken by you or some firm decision taken by you. But yes guys, the only concern is that, like, refrain from some sort of harsh use of words, because as you can see that Sun and Saturn getting conjunct in the second house, and Moon is going to be making its journey from your 8th house as well. So driven by emotional restlessness, any sort of outburst in the immediate family environment might offend people around you. But yes guys, if you are speaking on any of the public platform, so then it can actually benefit you. Second thing is that guys, pertaining to the matters of specifically for the students, I would say that if you have to write any competitive exam, your 5th house lord is now out of its retrograde motion in your 6th house. So this will actually create a very positive energy for you in your favor. Now for all those parents who are already having a very difficult time in dealing with their rebellious children, so over there things can become more worse, because Mars is now gaining more power in your 6th house, and Rahu is already transiting in your 5th house. So over there, try to balance out or deal with your children in a very diplomatic way. Another thing is that guys, I would say that after this week only, Saturn is going to be finally leaving your 2nd house, and the way whole combination is formed right now. In the 2nd house, Saturn is transiting conjunct with your 9th house lord as well. Jupiter is blessing your 4th house, and Mars, the significator of property, is now out of its retrograde motion in your 6th house. So I would say guys that it's a very positive week for making any final decision in the matters of property, real estate. Like for any of the dealing of the fixed asset and property and all of that, any of the dealings, any of the closing of the deal will prove to be very beneficial for the Sagittarius Lagna natives. And yes guys, I have already mentioned a very positive time for people who are on a lookout for matrimonial alliances as well. So this is how the whole week's energy is going to be influencing all the Sagittarius Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Capricorn Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Mars is going to be coming out of its retrograde motion in your 5th house. Moon is going to be starting the week from your 7th house and ending the week in your 10th house, and Sun is going to be transiting to your 1st house. So one thing is for sure guys, that week is creating a very positive energy. Now we can say that luck is supporting you, your own efforts, your own hard work is going to be benefiting you. Or just because guys, whenever we talk about the Saturn influence or Rahu Ketu influence, because your Lagna is being ruled by the Saturn in itself, so unusual circumstances guiding you, divine omens guiding you, so all of that will work out in your favor. So whether we talk about any of the professional success, suddenly getting recognition, landing at some lucrative deal, meeting some important people, so all those things can materialize during this week for the Capricorn Lagna natives. Guys, the only one area where I'm seeing you guys vulnerable is that refrain from any of the dealings of property, or do not speculate too much. So in the matters of real estate or any of the fixed asset, any of the risk taking, going overboard needs to be avoided. But apart from that guys, and also one more thing, in the matters of the matrimonial alliances as well, week is not creating a very positive energy. But apart from that guys, for all the students, any of the work related travels, for taking some important decision at your work front, getting the right set of support from your friends, from your colleagues, some profitable travels. So regarding all that front, week is creating a very positive energy for all the Capricorn Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Aquarius Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Mars is going to be coming out of its retrograde motion in your 4th house, and Moon is going to be starting the week from your 6th house, ending the week in your 9th house, and Sun is going to be transiting to your 12th house. So guys, one thing is for sure that you are actually heading in the right direction, like with your discriminatory intelligence, your right way of looking at things or perceiving information, you will be able to take some important decision. Like rather, I would say that if you kind of feel yourself stuck in any of the deadlock situation, so you will be able to take some good decision, or you will be able to come out of it as well. Like guys, your ascendant lord and its entry in your 1st house is not very far. So I would say that you are actually heading in the right direction only. So guys, overall energy of this week is very uplifting for you. Like I would say that this week will actually act as a sowing ground for you, that whatsoever seeds you will sow in this week, the immediate good result of that will be experienced in just another couple of days only. So I would say guys that pertaining to the matters of your commercial gains, professional success, week is creating very positive energy. For all those people who are like, you are student, you have to write any competitive exam, week is creating very positive energy. Any of the concerns of investing or buying or selling of a property, week is creating very positive energy regarding that front as well. And I would say that if you will be approached for any of the new role, change of residence or change of place, or working on some new project, so do consider that, embrace the change, because that will only have something good in store for you. Travels will also prove to be very profitable. And lastly guys, the only thing is that because the way moon is going to be getting conjunct with Ketu in your 9th house, Rahu is already transiting in your 3rd house, so by the end of the week there could be some stark conflict or argument with anyone close to you. Now this could be some colleague or a very good friend, so refrain from giving that strong outburst. And at the beginning of the week, refrain from any of the dealing or proceeding of the loan. So that is how guys overall week energy which I'm seeing for you. So whether we talk about travel, academics, matrimonial concerns, professional upliftment, overall the week is turning out to be very profitable, very positive for all the Aquarius Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Pisces Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, moon is going to be starting its journey from your 5th house, and it's going to be ending the week in your 8th house. So guys, when we talk about the matters of the commercial success, week is creating a very positive energy. Second thing is that, as you can see that your 6th house lord is transiting in the 10th house, but it is going to enter your 11th house during this week as well. So all those people who are applying for a job or a new role or whatsoever hard work you have done, recognition of that can also come during this week. And also guys, I'm actually looking forward to very uplifting kind of energy. Like if you have been a victim of low energy, concerns of anxiety, depression, so this week will cheer you up, will fill you with energy. Regarding that front as well, week is turning out positive. So guys, anything to do with the, like for the students who have to write any competitive exam, or any of the concerns of travels or giving any performance, any important presentation, important meetings, so you will be able to do good. So whether we talk about for the students, for people connected with business, or even for all those people who are the seeker of wisdom, if you have devoted yourself to the wisdom, towards the religious and spiritual austerities, so even for those perspective as well, week is creating a very positive energy. And also guys, if you follow the Sanatan Dharma, with this full moon, we have actually started some auspicious festival as well. So I would say that any of the pilgrimages or religious travel will also prove to be very favorable for all the Pisces Lagna natives. The only thing is that guys, because Rahu is transiting to your like 2nd house, and moon in the transit is going to be getting conjunct with Ketu. So although it is a positive energy in the matters of paternal property or getting the support of your family, elderly members, but when we talk about taking some sudden financial decision, or let's say for example getting money on loan from the market and then trying to invest it somewhere in any of your plan, so that approach needs to be avoided. And yes guys, even pertaining to the matters of the matrimonial alliances or love, romance, week is creating very positive energy for all the Pisces Lagna natives. So this is something guys which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs for this week's transit results for all the Lagnas. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Dhanyavad.